Oh, hang on a minute. Oh, turn that on. Hello, good morning. Oh, just been doing the old early morning wet wipe routine. Early morning wet wipe routine. It's not easy to say. Got deodorant. Right. Let's stick you up there, Mr. Microphone. Right, where are we now? What time is it? Where's my phone? There it is. 20 questions this morning. 7:15 a.m. So, oh, actually, yeah. Let me just show you. So I've got the old the Bluetti down there at my feet. Let's try and do a video of this. There's a Bluetti. Switch it on. How charged is it? 83%. So just to illustrate, I can stretch out fully, as you can see with my feet there. It's not scraping on the Bluetti. My head, can I illustrate that? Not sure what the camera's looking at, but as you can see, completely flat, which is pretty cool. But I've also got a little gap there, so I've got even more room there. I can literally stretch my toes, so it's working brilliantly. Right, I need to make a cup of coffee. What I need is a little Tupperware tub that can only contain the coffee, the oat milk, and a spoon and some sugar and the cup. Oh, and the little kettle thing. So then I don't have my coffee making stuff in the morning all separate and often difficult to locate because I'm that disorganised. Oh, and the ginger nuts, of course. Got to have the ginger nuts in the same tub. It's all pointing to the tub I've already got in here, to be honest, which is over there on the mantelpiece, the shelf above the... What's scraping? Where's the microphone's up there? Right. The only thing it can't contain, this tub, is the water bottle. Unless I get a little water bottle. Have that filled up every morning, but that would take organisation. Here's my jacket, the big one. The bag's there. Right, if I've got everything up front now that I need to make a nice cup of coffee. Got my bag there. Put that lot there. Push me sleeping bag to the back. Oh, this is such a faff. Oh, when I get a car it will be so much more, sorry, a van, it's so much more of a tractable situation. Well, I do love it. Right. Oh, there is the sugar. The sooner I stop having sugar, the better. Because I keep losing the sugar. Just pull the curtain across. Oh, whacked onto the microphone there. Can I just pin the mic? No, let's not do that. Let's pin the microphone over there at the front, given I'm now about to climb it over. Where's my binoculars? There they are. If we're going to have a little walk, which I think we are, I'll need my binoculars. And here we go. Morning. Right. What's the weather doing? Excuse the squeaky window. Oh dear. This is one of the risks of coming to Blackgang. Let me turn you around. Dense fog. So we're not going to bother having a walk here. We're not going to bother making coffee here. Hold on. Let's switch her around again. Actually, you can look out the window whilst I clear the shelf of silliness. First you. Oh. Yeah, I'm not going to bother making coffee here. I'm going to got my pots and pans over there. I'm going to drive straight to St Lawrence, I think, or drop down below the fog, hopefully, unless it's sea fog. If it's just coming wafting in off the sea, then the undercliff will be deep in fog as well. Got my drone there. This is a tub I might clear out and just use for coffee making gear. Might be a bit too big for that. I'll probably do with another Tupperware tub just for the coffee making stuff. There's my glasses. That lives at the front there as well. Yeah, it's a shame actually. I was quite looking forward to a walk here, and we've now missed the dawn chorus. Although there'll still be plenty of birdsong down St Lawrence, I think. So let's go down there, find out. Let's turn this, take me a curtain thing down. If you can see that, it's kind of tied up via caliper or whatever it's called. Just string. String is my curtain rail basically. There we go. And the curtain's around that way. Let's turn that back on again. There's a little curtain thing. I'm adapting or completely changing this. I've got a new curtain. And it will be secure via magnets, I think. Got some very strong magnets, a whole load of them, which I've had for ages. Right. It's nice and toasty in here now. It's one of the things one of the big benefits of the car, I think, is I don't get cold overnight in this car. But it was probably 6 or 7 degrees centigrade overnight, so not surprised I didn't get cold, but even so, because of the layer system I've now got, the old merino wool liner for the sleeping bag, I'm really toasty overnight. And the last thing I need for this vehicle, overnight at least, is any kind of heating. Just turn my laces up, by the way, because it would just be too warm. So last night, the layers I had, which is actually 4 layers, so it's a sleeping bag, the merino wool liner for the sleeping bag, then kind of a thermal type, very thin blanket thing that you put over, just a, I don't know, North Face or something, one of the outdoor manufacturers kind of fleece type things, and then another throw type thing just over the top of that, which I wasn't using actually. I was using that as my pillow. So I only used the 3 of the layers last night, and I was very cosy. It's only in the morning when I first get up that I want to put the car heater on. I've only got that one little notch up. Right. Not going to record the drive because it's so foggy, so I'll see you when I get into St Lawrence, hopefully. This is actually not looking promising. I'm thinking this fog might be over the whole of the undercliff. Actually, might still be able to do a walk down in St Lawrence, I can video. Because under the canopy it could be quite nice, it'll be dripping a bit. Ought to be some bird song. Might all be a bit muffled. But it's not thinning. Yeah, normally we would have dropped below the fog by now if it was only over Blackgang. We're just coming into Knighton now. And it's definitely not thinning. Or is it? Yeah, well, maybe. Well, we're below it now. Question is, what happens when we get out of Whitwell? I think we might be in luck down in the undercliff. Turn you off for now. Just realised I had the filter on high. Don't need a filter today. Just dropping down St Lawrence Chute. Fingers crossed we won't miss a car coming up just here. Let's have a listen, see if there's any woodpeckers hammering. Stick the microphone outside, I think. So I'm not going to talk whilst I make coffee. I'm going to stick the microphone outside, see if there's any birdsong, and keep the Osmo Pocket 3 on, the one I'm recording on now, so I can record making a coffee. Excuse the window winding down. It's not that much song actually, but I'll put the microphone out there anyway. Sorry about the window. Just if I can do that, then I can say a few things as well. I put the microphone down a bit. Hopefully you can actually hear me talking as well. So I can hear a rook, or I can hear rooks, a song thrush. What else? And wood pigeons. Can't hear the woodpeckers hammering at the moment. You'll have just heard the woodpecker then, hopefully. And again, it's up there somewhere. Herringulls as well. Kind of just forgot what to do next. I'm making my coffee there and it was putting the stove actually on. I'm forever misplacing the oven gloves. I do have two, but I can only ever find one, if I can find any at all. Found it. No reception down here. No reception down here, unfortunately. It's not bad at all, the bird song this morning. Gotta love dunking ginger nuts. Gotta love it. It's a great tit over there calling. Yeah. Always happens, doesn't it? Biscuit always breaks off in your coffee. Even dunkable ginger nuts. Let's try again. What a horrible sound that is. Let me just see if I can put the microphone down here. Now that's still outside the car, but maybe let's get my talking. Right. Let us get ready to go for walkies. Headband on and my hat. I only really wear the hat to disguise the headband, otherwise it looks silly. Not that that really matters. That higher pitch corvid, I'm not sure what that is. Whether it's carrion crow or rook. Anyone know? Anyone knows, tell me. Put my second jacket on, I think, over this one. So I feel very cosy. I can hear something weird. Hold on. I'm not sure what that is. I'll listen back on the microphone later, or on the recording later. See if I can isolate it. Look at the sonogram. Oh, that's quite loud that time. Right, nearly time to swap over right. Let's put this microphone back in. Not using this one now. Put Strava on. That's too horrible, isn't it, to have on the video. Put Strava on. 7:55, so we've got half hour. Have a bit of a walk. Is that on? Yeah. One last slurp of coffee. Go back out into the bird song. Bit of Bluetti activity here, typically spring-like, fidgety and active Bluetti activity. They're all thinking about building nests now, making babies. Lots of rooks up there around their nests. There's a Bluetti. I thought it was a crest for a minute, a gold crest or fire crest, but it is a Bluetti. Lovely song thrush up there, very loud. Well, I'm liking this morning, it's lovely. It's murky and overcast, but it's completely dry. It just feels so much like spring with the sun coming up over there. Nice little collection of vans. Is that a Vivaro or something? A Mercedes there. Obviously a VW. And then this kind of van I really want, which is a Sprinter. That one's been raised by the looks of it. That would be the perfect van to live in. To stand up in that. Oh, what are they? Little gang of starlings. That's nice. Very, very rarely see starlings in the Undercliff. And a little group of about 25 or 30 flew through, obviously migrating. Very nice. Great tit up there. And a dunnock. You might have heard those starlings as they flew over us, really loud. Cuttlefish. It's probably been dropped by a gull or something. Get lots of cuttlefish on the shore here in the Undercliff. Any food in the feeders? Yep. Great tits and blue tits coming down. Marvellous. Oh, there's a red squirrel just above the nest box. Oh, yeah. Disturbed him, unfortunately, he's gone back. Lots and lots of blue tits and great tits. The red squirrel went into cover, unfortunately. He won't come back now, he knows I'm here. Loads of red squirrels down here. Well, loads of red squirrels everywhere, but on the island. The abandoned houses, sadly. And there is it's a Ford, I think. I can't remember what car it is though. It's not a Jetta up there. Tell me what car that is. Is it a Ford? Quite a well-worn trail down here. People been going down here. I'm not going to bother. Maybe somebody's living in there. Good luck to them if they are. There's a little retreat far out. Woodington. Nice big oak tree here. Goldfinches. Little tit flock here. See if there's any crests. Actually, I did want to see if the coastal path just down here has been reinstated. I'm not sure. Pretty sure it won't have been. Pretty sure we're on the coastal path now. It's diverted up to here, but I did notice previously when I went down to Binnall Bay that the paths had been opened into the woodland west of Binnall Bay. Just cracks opening up again on this bit of road. Yeah, maybe not. Maybe not. Well, they are actually. So a little bit of movement here again. I'm not wearing the right footwear to follow the path if it has been reopened. There's been a bit of a quite big rock fall down on the cliff face in there. Very big one. Yeah. It's interesting. Massive slab of chalk. Yeah. Right, this is where the coastal path used to come out. I can't see any sign that it's been reopened. No immediate sign. Nah. Somebody's tipped a bit of rubble. Morons. And this is where the path used to go down. Path closed. Unsafe conditions. Nonsense. Nonsense. You can still walk down there, I'm sure. Maybe in the spring I'll go for a little bit of an explore. See what's going on down there. Far out retreat. What is the time? 8:09. Birdsong has definitely dissipated here. Now, when we walk back down there, it'll be interesting to see if they're all still singing. So I'm pretty sure that little spot is probably one of the best in the Undercliff for the birdsong. Little concentration with the rookery and the song thrushes territories, robins, blackbirds, wood pigeons, little clearing with the gardens and the cliff face and the tall trees. Kind of brings everybody together bird-wise, and they all... Oh, I just had a green woodpecker up there. Not going to yaffle, is it? Not going to be kind to us. It's a magpie. Little goldfinches in there. Caution squirrels. You can say that again. Sorry, slow down squirrels. There's a sea over there with a bit of a fog bank just offshore. Is that going to roll in at some point? There's a pheasant up there. Running off. Quick, there's a human. Come quick. Oh, jackdaws up there. Always forget to mention the jackdaws because they're so familiar, they're everywhere. Dunnock singing. Rook to the right, Dunnock straight ahead, jackdaws to the left. That's a rook up there. Not happy. And the woodpecker now. Great spotted woodpecker somewhere. Blackbird on the path, or on the road ahead. Two blackbirds. And they're doing some courtship stuff. There's a great spotted woodpecker lightly hammering up there. Yes, the blackbirds following each other around, male and female. Very much thinking about courtship they are. As the red squirrel come back. The feeders are just round to the left. There's a dunnock. Bluetti. Can't see the squirrel. Oh, there it is. Is it going to run across? Yeah, there it goes. Sorry, buddy. Lovely dunnock just there. He's in the old buddleia now, that squirrel. Gone down into cover. And there's the pheasant. Hello, buddy. Come here for some food as well. Chaffinch's calling. Song thrush down there. The red squirrel just went into these buddleias. He went down rather than up. Down into the thicket to hide. He'll be out again once I've gone. More peanuts. So there's a myth that red squirrels need big old pine woodlands or big old oak woodlands, ancient woodlands. None of it. They love it down here. They love the sycamores. They love the gardens. They love coming to garden feeders. Basically big gardens with trees and no grey squirrels. That's the key. If we didn't have grey squirrels across the UK, basically we'd have red squirrels across the UK. It's 100% down to grey squirrels. We haven't got any grey squirrels on the Isle of Wight, so they're still here. There aren't any on Brownsea Island, so they're still there, the red squirrels. It's that simple. So pine marten, which is a little mustardy type or big weaselly type thing, that's a predator of squirrels, but grey squirrels especially, because it can get grey squirrels, this predator, the pine marten, easier than it can get red squirrels. Red squirrels are smaller and lighter than pine martens, so they can go onto the thinner outer twigs and balance to escape from the pine marten, which pine marten, because it's heavier, it can't get out to those outer twigs, it's too heavy. Whereas a grey squirrel, because it's a bit bigger, bulkier, it can't get out onto the thinner twigs either, so the pine marten can get the grey squirrels. So the theory is, if you've got pine martens restored, they used to be common, but gamekeepers killed most of them. But if they can recover their populations, then they may keep the grey squirrels in check, reduce the grey squirrel numbers, and that may help the red squirrels. Because grey squirrels obviously spread diseases to the red squirrels and outcompete them and all the rest of it. So we need to restore pine marten as a priority, because that may then benefit red squirrels. So from here I can hear the bird song along here it's going to pick up as I walk along, get back into that prime little spot. So it's pretty quiet here bird wise, but I can guarantee as we move down it'll crank up again. And it's really a combination of the rookery there, the two song thrush territories, the wood pigeons, and the woodpeckers hammering away. So a little kind of confluence of different species in different habitats, all in one spot. Confluence is not the right word. I mean, it works, you know what I mean. Coming together. A confluence is really when two rivers come together. Well, that's what I associate the term with. A little river discharges into a bigger river. That's a confluence for the little river. Great tit and wood pigeon. Yeah, the mist is closing in again. So I think that sea mist, that bank of sort of misty fog out to sea we saw a minute ago, has rolled in now. So it may well be one of those days where it's just foggy all day, which is rather lovely, rather atmospheric. Might dampen the bird song a little bit along here. Carrion crow. Rah, rah. Yeah, it's gone quiet now. Now the fog has rolled in, the birds are shut up. Can't test my theory that this is the noisiest spot. So that's a carrion crow making that sound. There's a woodpecker. Yeah, noisy corner this is. I've christened it Noisy Corner. Oh, there's a jay over there, squawking away in the fog. It's all going on now. There's a woodpecker up there, jay over there. Blackbird. The jays are having a right row. A ruckus of jays. There's a pecker over that side on the left. And there's another one over there somewhere. One over there. So there's three. Called in great spotted woodpecker. Oh, bit of a row now. Woodpecker row going on. Up in the pine tree up there, there's 2 or 3 woodpeckers having a right argument. Little dunnock. Not happy, are they? Chasing each other around. I think that might be a green woodpecker and great spotted. 2 different species having a real argument. Still at it over in the other pine tree. A couple of great tits here in front of us. Lovely. Well, let's switch back to the Pocket 3, I think. Back in the peace and tranquility of the car now. Oh, Flea, let's plug you in so I can charge up the Pocket 3. Finish my coffee. Then we can go down to Ventnor Bay and check out the coastal defences. It took a bit of a pounding yesterday. The seawall that's collapsing. See if it's shifted any more. Charge this little camera up by that's the one I just recorded the last bit on. That's at 40% now. Right. Push the old burner thingy back. Wedge it in so it's not going to move. Let's take a slurp of that coffee. Cheers. Oh, that's good. Right, Flea. You're going to start up. Are you in gear? No, you're not. Go on, you can do it. Now, there you go. Bit of a creature of habit, aren't I? I think you've seen this walk before. Oh well. Right. Righty. Let's turn you round. You might as well come for the drive as well, because it'll look quite nice in the fog, I think. No, I didn't lock the car when I did that little walk. Nobody's going to nick my car down here. Sticking the microphone by the open window. It's not going to be unbearably noisy with the wind. Let's try it. Tell me what you think. You may not be able to hear anything outside, to be honest. maybe all you can hear is wind noise. Just capture the robin singing as we went past. Maybe that you could hear that on the mic. Not sure. Done it again. Forgotten to turn Strava off on the phone. Let's turn Strava off on the phone. Even here there's not a massive amount of birdsong. There's a bit. There's a robin. Let's put you out, literally outside the car rather than on the frame. Might be too much in the wind now. Might just be a wind noise on the microphone. Let's see as we drive into Ventnor. Got to try these things, haven't you? So annoying the way they've set these lights up, so they should change if there's nothing coming from the other direction. Have fixed timings. Sudden water again. There's always sudden water into trouble. Back in the car now. Anyone knows why the hello wood pigeon, you're just going to sit there? Go on, move. Anyone knows why the car doesn't start immediately, why it shakes like that? It does it all summer as well, so it's not a winter thing. There's actually a Peugeot starter thingy where the key is. I think the key itself for the ignition is a Peugeot key, and I remember Jack, who sold the car to me, said it was swapped or something. They swapped the Citroen starter thingy, whatever it is, for a Peugeot one. What would that be, a Peugeot 10? semi-gorilla, which is the same as the Argo and the Citroen C1. Same car, different, branded differently, or essentially the same car. So I think it was swapped out. So there's a Peugeot starter thingy majig in a Citroen C1. But apart from that, I know nothing. So if anyone does know why it chokes along before it actually fires up, let me know. I love that little silver Toyota we just went past on the right. They're old, but they look really cool. I like them. Just my kind of van, that is. A little one. Couldn't stand up in that one, unfortunately. And that, I think, is a key criterion. The key criterion. Singular, the. One criteria. No, one criterion. Not a group, not a... Not criteria, not a set of criteria, but just one criterion. It's like data and data. Well, no, hang on, that's not what I mean. Data are or data is. It's data are. What are these data showing, not what are these data showing? Sorry, hang on. What are these data showing is correct. What is these data showing is incorrect. Or what is this data showing is incorrect. If you're saying what is this data, you'd say datum. What is this datum showing? Is that right? Or what is this data point showing? Because there's only one of them, because you've said this. So it should be what are these data? So these are implying lots of pieces of individual data. Oh, it's too early, I know what I'm talking about. What do my data show? It's a shame. It had the potential to be sunny this morning. Some gravel on the path and spilling onto the road. Tony's tea room staff here already. They're keen. Damn good service to the local community. Tony's tea room being open all year round, 9 till 5 without fail, on the whole. Right, a quick interlude. I really hope you're enjoying my channel, and I get quite a lot of questions. How did you end up living in a car? How do you live in a car? And what are your plans going forward? Well, I've written a book on that subject, Breaking Free, by Cornish van dweller, funnily enough. You can find a link to where to purchase that in the description below this video, and where you'll also find links to my other books, such as this one, oddly enough, which is How to Write a Book on a Smartphone. And this book was actually written on my iPhone Mini 13 using voice to text dictation. And you'll also find this book, Bird Watching Around Ventnor. Link to that in the description below this video, and this one as well, wildlife watching around Ventnor. I've written about 10 books, all of which are linked in the description below this video. Right, let's get back to watching my videos.